I'm pissed off. What the hell? The Blackhawks just traded Brandon Saad, okay? They have cap issues coming up. I understand that. And I understand Brandon Saad probably wanted the big deal, but it's well deserved. The guy had freaking 11 points in the playoffs, 52 points this season, didn't miss a single game. And yet, the Hawks trade him. And I understand Stan Bowman's a smart guy. We have players in the minor league system, hell, on even the NHL roster, that are going to do fine. We'll have a guy to replace him. But this was our main target this year. The main target of free agency, or the main goal in free agency, was to re-sign Brandon Saad. That was the main thing that the Hawks needed to do. What did they do instead? They trade Brandon Saad. I don't get it. I don't get it. I get why maybe they did it, but in my opinion, it wasn't smart. In my opinion, what the Hawks should have done is given him the deal that he wanted. If they didn't have enough cap room, even though the NHL set a salary cap of higher than what was expected, even if they didn't have room for him with that extra fund, with that extra money, they could have traded a guy. They could have traded somebody who just ate up a lot of cap room that doesn't do anything. Brian Bickle. Could have gotten rid of Patrick Sharp, although I don't want to see him go. He's got a big contract for another year that we really shouldn't be paying. We really shouldn't be paying because his numbers are going down by the year. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This is not a smart move, I don't think. Like I said, we have tons of players in the system. We have tons of players on the NHL roster that can play as well, if not better, than Brandon Saad. Not better. I mean, he's a first liner. He was paired with Taves and Hossa. I mean, he's developed into a really, really good player. But I don't know why we would do this. We could have easily gone out and gotten a player that we could have easily gone out and traded away a player like Brian Bickle, like Patrick Sharp, hell, even like there are plenty of players on our roster that eat up a lot of contract room, a lot of cap room, and we could have eventually offered the deal that Brandon Saad wanted. Yesterday reports came out the Hawks and Saad were way further apart than expected in a deal. So that was kind of like a foreshadowing, but I even earlier today, not 4 hours ago, I said to my dad, I said, we're fine. I mean, yeah, that happened, but I'm not worried. And he said, no, neither am I. They'll get him locked up. We know what we need to do. What happens is they go around and trade him to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Anisimov, Trarp. What was it? I got to look at this because this is ridiculous. Like, what? For Artem Anisimov, Michael Dano, Jeremy Morin, Trop, and a fourth-round selection in exchange for Broadhurst, Paliota, and Saad. Like, my God. I'm sorry. This is not a very formal video. This is not a very professional video, and I apologize for that. But I got to vent. I mean, This is huge. This is huge news. This is huge. He has grown tremendously over the past 3 seasons with the Hawks, has become one of the pivotal players for them, and there we go, we trade him. After he's really proved himself to be one of the best players on the roster. I don't know. I gotta find an article or something and figure out, we need an explanation, I think, Sure, we don't actually. We're not required an explanation. I think we, as a fan base in Chicago, knowing that Saad is one of the favorites and one of the fan favorites, I think we, as a city, deserve to know what happened. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it develops. But I don't even know. I can't even comprehend what to say. I don't even know what's going to happen in the future. We'll see what the future holds, but Brandon Saad's gone and got some work to do. Got a lot of work to do.